company, always on the run, a destiny. Oh, it's the rising
Hey guys,
sun.
thought of the day: training in cooler temperatures, training in cold weather, training in wintertime. It all depends on where you call home. Your needs are going to vary vastly depending on if you're here in Central Texas, where we've got 2 or 3 days of winter at a time, and then it turns back to more like spring-like conditions, or if you're in Alaska or Virginia, where we're heading in about a month. Those conditions could be quite harsh. So just some thoughts on gloves. I've got 3 different pair of gloves here. The first one that I use quite often are the Mechanics Fast Fit gloves. They're fairly thin. They don't insulate your hands to a great extent, but you retain a pretty good level of dexterity. Now, these palms are not leather, but they're a synthetic material that mimics leather. I don't even know what you call it. And the backs are very thin mesh. So they give you a little bit of protection, a little bit of insulation, but empty mag, empty chamber, but you still retain a good grip, especially against a nice stippled grip like this, and you can still have a level of dexterity. You do lose some contact or communication with that trigger as far as your tactility. So anyway, these are a good option. These are somewhere around, you can find them as low as $15 on sale on Amazon. They come in all different colors, black, gray, tan or FDE, multicam. Those are a good option. Those are the most economical in my opinion. The second glove we're going to look at is the Pig Full Dexterity glove. This is a thin glove also, hence the name Full Dexterity. Very, very open on the backs. In a wind, you're really going to feel it in even slight winds. You can really feel it blowing through the back of these gloves. They don't give you a lot of insulation. I'm not a fan of cold temperatures. I do like training in cold temperatures. I like, testing my abilities, testing myself, but I don't enjoy it. I'm not built for cold temperatures. But these gloves, they don't offer you a lot of insulation. I suggest getting you some hand warmers if it's terribly cold. Putting your hands between reps in your pockets, kind of warming your hands up. But these give you a little bit of protection from the elements. They give you a fairly good level of dexterity. This particular glove, I believe it has the touch screen compatibility in the index finger and the thumb. I've been fairly abusive on this pair as far as hours on the range training with them. They're starting to wear through on the side. They get pretty thin right there. They've got a pretty good little gripping surface on the palm right there. Little stickies, so you mate that up with a good stippled grip and the gun's not going anywhere. You can maintain a really good solid grip. Third one, I don't have a lot of experience with these gloves, just got them not too long ago. They're new to the market, I believe, or new to me anyway, is the Pig Winter gloves. A lot more insulation in these. I can tell by the backing, it's more of a neoprene type material that's gonna stop the wind. It's gonna keep that from blowing through on the back. Nice new shiny sticky surfaces there. You're gonna lose a lot of dexterity with these gloves. If you're used to cold weather and used to working in gloves, it may not be any huge deal to you. But me living in Central Texas, where we don't have all that many cold days, we don't get a tremendous amount of wind here, this is a struggle for me. I really need to spend more time on a gun with this type of glove. Now, gloves can make things a little more cumbersome as far as drawing, mag changes, things like that. Again, we should take the opportunity when these conditions present themselves to go test ourselves, test our equipment, test our gear. The thicker the insulation is on a glove, you may have a harder time getting that finger in the trigger guard. You lose some tactility on the trigger the more insulation you have, so keep that in mind. I know a lot of people you'll see that are training in cold conditions up north will cut the index finger, the tip of it off, so you still got some good tactility and a good feel on that trigger with just a bare finger. Always an option. So anyway, some of you that are coming to some of our trainings this upcoming month in February. There's no telling what the weather's going to do here in Texas. If we're coming your way in Jacksboro here in about a week or so, it may be 65, it might be 15. We don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. We're hoping we don't run into a blizzard in Virginia in about a month, but we'll see. Either way, it'll be a good test for us. So I just wanted to share those thoughts on gloves, help you prepare for your upcoming trainings. And anyway, if you got any questions, any thoughts, shoot them our way. We'll be happy to hear from you, and hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.